Hello there, people. This is the Grove Man here with you, streaming some Fortnite Battle Royale. It's a new gameplay mode for the Fortnite game from Epic Mega Games. Actually, just Epic Games these days. Anyway, it's going free for everyone to play as of September 26th. But luckily for me, having been an Unreal Tournament player, they gave me access a few days ahead. I actually got the email Wednesday afternoon. It's now Friday. And I played a few matches yesterday. I was originally thinking of streaming this yesterday, but didn't really quite get there. I wanted to learn a bit about the game first. So I played like 4 quick matches yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a bit about it while I wander around in this boring like prep thing. Well, it's not really boring actually. This is very useful. You can find weapons and test them out. There's even shooting range here, you can see. You can test out the gameplay mechanics. You can even build stuff. And that's one of the things. So this is a battle royale game in a similar vein to PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but obviously a little different. You're being transported in a party bus. So here's our party bus, and then we're going to drop out. You can see there's a timer up in the top right there. It tells us when we can drop out. So as I say, I played 4 rounds yesterday. The first 3 rounds I died very quickly. The 4th round, however, I wandered around, found a less populated area, and I wandered around for a while. And so I was able to survive a while, finally got my first kill, and then was immediately killed after that. But, so don't expect miracles. The miracle here will be if I can survive for any period of time. I haven't played PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds either. I haven't played the Fortnite regular mode. The regular mode for Fortnite is like a team-based co-op combination of trying to craft, and it's a tower defense and sandbox crafting combo mode. Okay, so somebody is already coming down here. What I'm gonna do, because I'm not very good, is get away. So I'm gonna try to make it over to the next little area with some buildings. You kind of have to go for the buildings because the buildings are where the guns and supplies are gonna be, of course. And hello, my first viewer. Thank you for joining us. One big difference about this game versus PUBG is you cannot drive the vehicles, which kind of sucks. But on the other hand, there are some pluses to this as well, some differences. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. It is obviously similar to PUBG, a MMO-style battle royale kind of thing. You need to hunt for some weapons, which is what I'm doing right now. And it's player versus player, unlike the regular mode for this game. Okay, so is that a gun or just some ammo? Oh, that's not even either. That's just some wood. That could come in handy later. But we'll see. But yeah, first thing, I need a gun. Ideally, lots of guns. You can carry, you can see in the bottom right there, there's 6 slots for inventory. And yet, similar to PUBG, the radius, the area that you're in, will shrink. Obviously, this is a more cartoony, less serious kind of game. Oh, there we go. At least I got a revolver. So I want to equip that. And another thing is about this game, the environments are totally destructible. So if I see something, I can break it down. That's why you start out with that giant pickaxe. Okay, so it's, you can see the borderline of where the storm area or the confined area is going to shrink to. Yeah, hedge maze. This seems like a good idea, right? Alright, I got a grenade. Oh, that sound. I know that sound because, as I say, I played a few rounds yesterday. And yes. So there's these chests, and you search them, and you get stuff. There's healing items. I want to listen closely to make sure nobody else is around. Someone could come and kill me at any time. That doesn't look useful. I might be safe here, but then... Oh, okay. Interior. Wall dynamo. I don't even know what that is. But I hear another treasure chest, so let's check that out. Yes. Loot. Okay, that's, yeah, okay, we can have 2 assault rifles instead of a revolver, sure. So yeah, I'm already hitting my inventory limits. When I get too much stuff, it's going to start auto-swapping. And yeah, that's about what I'm going to get here. I don't know if I should hide in the hedge maze. Do I have... Yeah, all of those guns are the same. I have 3 assault rifles. Probably going to want... It'll auto-swap whichever one you currently have selected, actually, which you would think you would be holding the one you want to keep. But I guess how else are you going to do it? Okay, here we go. What's this? Semi-auto. You know what? Let's give it a shot. And yeah, I don't think anyone is near me right now, so I'm just going to keep searching for supplies. We're already down to 45 people. I think it was like 90 or something when it started. I haven't even seen anybody yet, and that's the way I'm going to keep it as long as possible. Let them all kill each other. Is that the same hut where I was earlier? But yeah, the area is going to shrink gradually, so you got to be prepared for that. One thing I noticed is that, again, one of the differences here is that in this game you can build things. And so people will use, like, quick build. Like, see, I can quickly do that. Or I can quickly do that. I've bound the keys such that I can quickly put up walls, because that becomes useful. Interesting. Toilet time. Okay, so yeah, the storm eye was going to shrink in 3 minutes. That's the radius of where we're allowed to be. That being said, I think it's marked on the map. Map is right here. I'm not in any danger yet. And of course it will randomly move what area that's going to be over time. Yeah, worst case, if I get killed, we can... what it'll actually automatically do is ride the person... will spectate the person who killed me, so as long as that's not boring, I might even do that if I get killed. And it'll do that so on and so forth until there's a winner. So yeah, major differences to PUBG are completely destructible environments and ability to build. And obviously the general cartoony, less serious nature of the thing. Okay, I've already got lots of assault rifles. Oh good, a med kit. That's important. Oh yeah, and I've got this, there we go, that's a shield potion, actually. I don't know if this is a good weapon or a bad weapon. I haven't seen that one yet. Did I hear a gunshot? Or am I imagining things? But yeah, you cannot drive vehicles around, which is kind of a downside as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I hear loot. Glowing loot up above. And that looks like the kind of place that people might be attracted to. So I'll have to watch out. See if I can find a way up here to the glorious loot. And if I hear people close, I'm not sure if the shield thing like lasts indefinitely. Because I swear I tried it before and then I quickly died anyway, so... Oh, but I got another one here, so why don't I use one? Pick up another. So that's going to fill my second meter, the top one of the two at the bottom there, with some shield. Okay, I don't know where this loot is. I can hear it. Is it above me? On the roof? I don't know. And it doesn't show you the names of people. Let me see, actually. No, I don't see anything up there, so I don't know. Whatever. I've got stuff. I don't think there's anybody here right now. Because I very intentionally, after dying very quickly the first 3 matches, I very intentionally dove towards as far away as I could an area where I didn't see other people going. Try to ride it out for a while. Yeah, it's already down to 31 people, and I haven't even seen anybody. Except for the one person that I avoided. Oh, I hear something though. There is gunfire. Yep, someone is nearby. Suspense. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm outside of the area now, so... The direction of the gunfire is away from where I need to be. So I'm not going to worry about that. Just when you thought I was going to get into some kind of encounter. After wandering and wandering. But hey, I'm already top 30 by doing nothing. Alright, yeah, this area looks big and is probably going to be populated. You can see the barrier gradually coming in. So like it or not, I will be forced to fight people. Okay, I see there's guns still there, so this hasn't been totally looted yet. I wonder if anybody's even been here. I wonder if anybody's going to sneak up behind me. Yeah, my shield is still holding so far. Why don't I... Assuming that's not running out over time, and that I just really got shot a lot before. Why don't I use that? Pick up another one of these, because I might need it later. Actually, that doesn't even use a slot, so whatever. But at least I'm prepared now. Okay, I've already got one of those. 24 people left. Okay, that's not probably a good place to get stuck, so let's not go there. There's sometimes stuff in the back of trucks. Oh, yeah, and there's definitely something in the back of that truck. Oh, nice. Sniper rifle. I'm a fan of that. Okay, and I can actually keep as many building material as well. There's a limit, I think, but you can see the building materials are over on the right, just above the guns and stuff a little bit. I got 60 wood and 60 brick, so I can build stuff. And I can basically throw that down in between me and the enemies if it comes down to it. Okay. I'm surprised, actually. This is a town-like area and nobody's here. How big is the circle now? Okay, that's where it's going to shrink to. I'm still well within it. Retail row, I bet that's a hot spot. Oh yeah, I heard gunfire. Given that I haven't seen anyone yet, I'm probably going to want to stick to my sniper rifle and try to take them out from afar if I see them. Be ready to switch if need be. Down to 15. And I haven't seen anybody except the guy I landed near. I did hear people. I've got full shield, full health. I'm not really seeking combat because combat is death. But combat is also action and fun, so I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, now I have to go in. Getting to where I will be forced to fight people. Nothing in the back of that truck, so probably somebody's been here, because a lot of the buildings and trucks and stuff, most of them have stuff in them. Oh, hey, Acid Tone, I don't know if you're still there. Yeah, it's definitely, exactly, it's like a cross between PUBG and TF2 or Overwatch or something else. You know, it's got that cartoony look. It's considerably less serious. Really depends what you're into. Another difference, actually, is that you don't get outfits and stuff in this. Like, your character is just going to look how you look. And I think that's random. Because I didn't choose this character at all. Oh. Okay, someone's shooting at somebody, but I don't think it's me. Wonder if I can sneak up to this edge and snipe somebody. Steady. Well, I haven't been spotted anyway. I also haven't spotted anyone. I heard somebody. It's gonna shrink again soon. I mean, I've got enough stuff, I don't really have to go looting at this point. I'm thinking the people that are left are probably going to be better than me, but maybe they're just hiding out like me to some extent too. Oh, there's some people over there and one is dead. Oh, damn. Yep, just like that. Alright, well, let's see. It's few enough people now, it's going to be intense. Let's just watch it. And I am going to see, you'll start seeing people potentially using buildings, as I mentioned. There's some people I was watching yesterday who, like, put up walls and, like, little ramps and made, like, a little enclosure that they could, you know, walk up the ramp and peek over the top. So yeah, this part of the game's going to be free, but the main Fortnite game is still like a paid game, so that's kind of an odd dynamic. Oh. Yep, he's down. So only 5 left. Well, I made the top 10. That was what, like number 9 or so? So yeah, loot is just basically guns and ammo and healing items, shields. In some ways it's simplified and it's more of a cartoony look, but the building dynamics, like destructible environments and being able to build is kind of the other thing that differentiates it, really. Yeah, when this one's over, I'll give it another go. Assuming, yeah, well, this will have to be over soon. Come on, guy, get out there. Like I didn't. Is he just gonna hide? There's no way, actually, as far as I can tell, to switch who you're spectating, which is odd, I guess, but it's like you automatically spectate the person who killed you, and then the person who killed them, I think, and so on. Okay, he's got his building out, so there you go. There's an example of what you can do with that. Hey, that's my stuff. But of course, you're on the one hand, you can build like defenses and you can fortify your position and that kind of thing. But on the other hand, obviously, it's going to look a little suspicious. By the way, for those of you watching who haven't seen my channel before, which is probably all of you, I had a LAN party, an honest-to-goodness LAN party with a bunch of my friends last weekend, and I've got over 15 hours of material from that. I basically upload only Mondays and Fridays usually, but I've got a lot of material coming, and it's going to be funny stuff, actually. It's always a good time with the boys. This I just tried because Epic sent me the email. So because I've been playing Unreal Tournament, I got an invite to this early, but it'll be free for all of you on September 26th. This mode. And the main game is actually supposed to be free eventually. Oh, nice shot. Now there's 3. Maybe I should have my sound turned up higher so that I could hear him sneaking up behind me. Because I got caught completely off guard. But you can see the wall is all around at this point. In fact, he's right near the edge. So there are 3 people in this little area, and I don't even see the other 2. But yeah, playing 4 rounds before this, you know, helped me to learn the game enough to survive that long anyway. It's funny, I've been playing FPS games for like literally 25 years since the original like Wolfenstein, even before the original Doom came out. And I still just got totally killed here. So, I don't know. I have my moments, but you'll have to catch my friends and I playing Quake. That's some intense stuff. If this is too boring, go watch my friends and I play Quake. Quake 1. We play it modded. I made the mod myself, cobbled together from other mods. That is so intense that we really... Oh, that guy's right in there. Literally get the jitters. And you can actually... You can blow the walls apart and stuff. Oh, nice. Grenade. Grenade launcher. Didn't get him. Oh. Yep, got him. Shotgun. Did it just switch me to somebody else? Is this the other guy? I don't know how the spectating decision-making tree works. But it's just the 2 of them now. Sounds like it's about to shrink again. Oh, there he is over there. You got a sniper rifle? Yeah, the wall's coming in. The shield item didn't seem to help me a whole lot. You don't get a lot of health here. I see these people using medical items, and I never even got the chance, you know? Anyway, you guys will have to let me know if you want to see me play this more. Right now I'm just trying it out because I got a little bit early access and I thought, hey, I'm not the first to do it obviously because it's they let other people have access earlier than me. I'm pretty low on the totem pole, but they did shoot me an email and said, hey, you've been playing Unreal Tournament. Why don't you give this a shot before other people get to? But you know, there's those famous people who they get priority access long before everybody else. They're probably better than me too. Oh, shield's gone. Just throwing a grenade. Okay, he's down there. Nice, did it. Good job, buddy. In case you're wondering, if I sit here like this, it's just gonna sit here until eventually it obliterates that guy. Nothing really happens from this point, so let's go play another. And I've got not a lot of time, but a bit of time, so should have enough time to play another round. At least until I die. We got about 25 minutes. And this is what happens. It does the matchmaking thing. It goes for 100 players, which is the size of the game, actually. If you get a full game, it's 100 players. And then you sit in that little like test area and you mess around with the guns and building and swinging your axe at people. And then there's the party bus, and then off you go. And I found it's useful to hop out of the party bus more or less as soon as it lets you, because otherwise you're just taking longer to get to the ground. And then stuff's going to be gone and so on. I guess you could try taking it, like, you know, see how far it flies kind of thing. Be like one of the last people out and try to get to the far side of the island or something, but you can direct your flight on the way down, so. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. People who still are learning that you can't actually shoot people in this part. I tried that. Been there, done that. Now I know I'm invincible. Yep, so there's 98 people in the game. I was top 9 last time by mostly avoiding people and also... Oh, a jump pad. I actually haven't seen that before. Yeah, there's a couple types of shotgun. Pump action and semi-auto. And there's a targeting range so you can practice. See how they perform. Okay, so then it shows you how long it's going to be until the doors open, but then in the last 10 seconds it's over at the right, so you got to watch that. So I've found it generally useful to get out sooner rather than later. And to go somewhere far, far away. Eventually it'll automatically deploy the glider for you. Yeah, that person's going for the big town, I think. Maybe I'll go for one of these. Slightly less obvious. Hopefully less populated areas. Yeah, so that's the auto deploy. I did not at any point decide to deploy this. Yeah, I can actually close the door. Oh, I hear. Wondrous loot crate of joy must be above me. Listen carefully to make sure nobody's nearby and trying to kill me. Okay, shotgun, good. Okay. So this is where we get into destroying stuff. Okay. And we'll find out if that violence attracted anyone's attention. Oh, there is somebody nearby. Once in a while it helps to stop and listen carefully. See if you hear anybody. I think I did, but... Yep. That was quick. And that's how it goes when things are not so good. Which is also why I avoid people. So yeah, it's kind of a cool game. Then you get stuck, if you get killed too quickly, watching somebody who's maybe not that exciting to watch. Oh. They do know how to use the building. Wasn't that the one that I already got, or is this the other house? Okay, maybe there's like loot crates hidden in the rooftop areas of all of the houses? Probably not. Okay, but yeah, there's somebody else nearby. So I guess I didn't do so well in avoiding the populated area this time around. Did they not actually open that little loot box? I don't think so. Oh, there's another one, okay. Just keep hearing the sound. That looks like a cool gun. Never got one myself yet. The grenade launcher looks surprisingly effective, actually. Okay, yeah, they do know what they're doing. And the levels, the map does not seem to be the same every time. It looks like it's at least generated to some degree, or maybe the party bus just comes at it from a different angle each time. I think it's actually generated because the layout did not look the same the different times that I played. And there was some dancing at some point. There doesn't seem to be a dance button, but I saw somebody's video of them playing. Somebody was dancing. So I don't know if that's like an idle thing or something. So the game does not take itself as seriously as PUBG. In terms of the environment. Not that PUBG takes itself that seriously in terms of the gameplay either, but... I don't know, you could call it a ripoff, but then on the other hand, PUBG didn't really start that idea either, or maybe the creator did. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of places with those magical crates. I guess when you have a 100-player game, you want to make sure everybody has access to stuff. Imagine wandering around all of this and not finding a gun ever. Okay. Pump is more accurate. That makes sense. Sort of. Got ourselves a shootout. Oh, there's a three-way. There's somebody else over there. And I did witness at least once. There's actually a policy for against teaming. Okay, I don't think that's the person who shot them. So maybe it's just random who you get put to next. And this person is vibrating a lot. But yeah, there's a policy against teaming. It's actually deemed a bannable offense. And yet, I've certainly seen people doing it. Which is interesting because, like, PUBG, well, I guess there's a squad mode for playing squads, so that makes sense too. I don't think there's a squad mode for this. Which honestly, I think would probably be a good thing. Personally, I'm not that good by myself. But, I got some boys, you know. Together, we might not fail. Down to top 30. To think I made it to number 9 last time. This time, failure. So I guess obviously they carried over the destructible environments and the building aspects from the main Fortnite game. which is supposed to be free to play eventually. But this mode's going to be free to play in less than a week. 4 days, actually. But they're saying 2018 before the main game is free to play. For now, they're charging some fairly considerable money for it. Yeah, you can't even like look around the person. I think they could do some work to improve the spectator mode, because it'd be nice to be able to like switch between players, decide who you're spectating, and also to be able to like, you know, move the angle and like look around them even if it's not where they're looking. I have no choice. I'm just stuck seeing whatever's here kind of thing. Unless I want to go start another game, which unfortunately I don't have time for, so maybe I'll hopefully watch this to the end. I suppose I might have time to fail again, but what if I succeed? It'll take too long if I succeed. However unlikely that might be. Okay, yeah, got comments on here. Rumor is Duo will be available with the release. That would be cool. I could actually go for like squads of 4, because that's probably about how many people I can get together to play it at one time. I got, I think, 8 people together on the weekend to play some games. That was the most people we had together all at once. But that's rare. My friend actually came all the way from California. I'm in Toronto, Canada. He came all the way from California to play games with me all weekend. We played for 4 days. It was amazing. And yeah, bit by bit, I'm going to be putting out some of the material that we recorded. We played all kinds of different games. Not this, because this wasn't available yet. But maybe we'll do that sometime, if there's interest. Is he gonna make it? The barrier's moving faster than he is. I haven't been outside the barrier when it shranked, so eventually you just get little messages that people were lost out in the storm, but will we witness what happens? Okay, yeah, he's losing health, that's the thing. Yeah. Yep, he's losing health fast, that's what's happening. Maybe it'll get worse before it gets better. His name is rather apropos right now, medical bills. Look at him using all those. His health is going down fast. Yep, he's getting double digits now. Exactly. I don't think he's gonna make it. I have to say, he had a lot of bandages, though. Ooh. Yep. How does he even have so many bandages? I think he's out now. And I still don't think he's gonna make it, despite all those bandages. So close. Oh, damn. Alright, we're down to 13. Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. Guy died within like a few steps of the barrier. We got some gunfighting going now. Mano a mano. Whatever gun that is, it looks nice. I want one. Just as a rifle, but he's just putting himself in a box. Yeah, so he can heal. Alright, that makes sense. This is what I was talking about people like making little structures with ramps up so they... Some of them were just doing that so that they could basically peek up both sides and then they would stay in there. Basically that, but with another ramp on the other side. Kinda longer. Thought that was an interesting strategy. Then there were 8. Yep, the wall's coming in. These guys seem generally more aware of their environment than I was. They hear shooting and they don't get shot. I don't know. Oh, wall's coming in. It's even got a little roof on there. Just so he doesn't get shot in the back like I did. Twice. Ooh. Okay, there's the sniper. I'd like to see his view zoomed in, actually. That'd be another nice little improvement. But yeah, all the people who make it to the end seem to be familiar with the building mechanics. Seems at some point an important part of the strategy. Crowd. Building the walls. You didn't just build one wall. Built a whole bunch of walls. Oh, and there he goes. Not enough walls. That's what you get for standing out in the open and not building enough walls. Buddy. So I'm Canadian and I've had some interesting conversations with my wife about the Canadian use of the word buddy. Seriously, you're just gonna sit in a brick box? Is he actually just gonna stand here? Now I'm curious. Are you checking your messages or something? Maybe I should do that. No, okay. I guess he's back. But yeah, he's literally just standing in a box. Is that a strategy? Hope that nobody notices that you're in a box. Yeah, use the whole swatch for movement. That's for that does make sense. Especially if you got a sniper rifle, you could probably get away with looking through the holes in the walls. Yeah. Eventually somebody's going to, especially if he's moving around like that and jumping and switching weapons and stuff, somebody's going to hear that. Because you can hear people's footsteps and all that stuff. Is this like the cheap way to try to get to the top few before somebody inevitably kills you because you're a dummy standing in a box? Oh. Okay, changed the building plan, so he's got a lookout now. Again, I think it's interesting that it doesn't let you choose who you're spectating. This guy's probably gonna get killed. If I was a betting man. Yeah. Yeah, the stump placement was interesting. Maybe he planned that, I don't know. But if I was a betting man, I think this guy's gonna get killed. Oh. And you don't even switch back to your weapon? Yeah, I think the only strategy he's got is boxes. Do you have a gun? Yeah, he had a gun before. The other guy can't be bothered to take him out right now. It's like, you know what? That one will be easy. Let's go find the other people. Five people left. Oh, is the wall coming in? I can see somebody building right next to him out there. Box versus box. Seriously, just let me switch who we're watching, you know? Number one recommendation for this game. Once you die, have the ability to switch who you're spectating. Yeah, is that his other box that was out over there? Or is that somebody else's box? Is this like a whole like little box farm? And now comes the map. Is he thinking about making a door? I guess he can just displace the wall. Oh, somebody's coming after him. And dead. Yep, okay, this person's also in sort of a box, but this is a better box because you can see out of it. You can leave whenever you want. Then there were 4. And I think it's a pretty small area now. Oh, I think that was a good shot. Wait for it.